the ridge.
I wish that were true. But it is actually pretty warm out there. They won't be needing their thick coats this evening. It's been mild today. Temperatures for many of us have reached 13 degrees. It will stay mild for the first part of the weekend before some colder air arrives later on. So the reason it's been so mild is that cloud thin and broke, and we saw some brighter skies as well. So our Weather Watcher pictures today really picking up on the fairly spring-like feel of the day that we had today. Now, I mentioned the weekend forecast. Slightly more cloud, I think, tomorrow. Maybe not quite as warm, but temperatures still above average. For Sunday, we'll clear the cloud, we'll pick up with some sunshine, but the air temperatures will be a little lower. Some colder air starting to arrive. But still, in the mild air for this evening and overnight tonight, a little more cloud will develop as we head in towards the early hours. It does mean it's not going to be particularly cold tomorrow morning, with temperatures starting the day at around 4 to 5 degrees. A dry day in store on Saturday, rather grey and overcast at times. Just some occasional brighter spells will tend to develop. The wind's fairly light, so those temperatures into the afternoon at around about 11 or 12 degrees. A cold front is on its way south. It's a weak affair. It's just edging around that area of high pressure. Should just bring some patchy light rain and drizzle overnight, but the high then builds back in behind it for Sunday. And this time we've got the much clearer air and a change in wind direction, hence the fact the colder air arriving. So rather overcast as we go through Sunday night with that patchy light rain and drizzle. There's our cold front moving south. Just enough clouds still to prevent a frost. Temperatures still at around about 4 to 5 degrees. A lot more sunshine through the day on Sunday. So despite the fact those temperatures are slightly down, I think the blue skies will help the feel of the day. And we're looking at temperatures not too far off average, 8 or 9 degrees. There's that change in wind direction, more of a northeasterly, but it is still fairly light for most of us. Then as we head in towards next week, well, we saw that high building its way in. It becomes fairly well established, but with that high, the clearer skies mean that overnight it's also going to be colder. So for next week, the return of overnight frost, and of course with clear skies and light winds, we could also have some early morning mist and fog. So for now, the weekend is going to start off on a mild note. More sunshine on Sunday, brighter skies, but it will turn a little colder as we go through next week. Charlie.
We're going to feel the difference next week, aren't we? Nina, thank you. I'll be back again at 10:30, but